Hello, 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 everybody. What do you say we get this party started? Hi, guys. Hi. Make sure I got the. Go away. That one. Yep, there we go. I need to figure out if I can do that auto. Hey, cat. You just picked. You waited. You waited all 4 minutes of me going around promoting the stream to wait. Now you're okay. Yeah. Hi. How are we all doing today? I'm doing good. I now also have a cat. Hey. Hey. Can I say hi? Can I say hi to the peoples? I think he's content. That's about all I'm going to get out of him. How are we all doing today, guys? I'm doing pretty good. We got... Man, I'm hoping. We kept getting so close. So close. Over on Tuesday. We got it down to, what was our weight? 30%. 30%. This is also the most wipes we've ever had on a boss that I am aware of since Legion, which was a while ago. Hopefully tonight, though. I do know... I should probably actually take a look and see. I do know that Soul was talking about going in with limited people. So we might end up splitting the raid group, not necessarily in half. I don't think there's enough of us to do that. But splitting the raid group and having some people go in first, and then some people go in a little bit later, or afterwards. Hey, cat, no. Just to try and limit the boss's health. This is a relatively common enough occurrence for flex raiding, with the idea basically being, so the flex raiding, something that was introduced in, when was it introduced? I want to say Warlords of Draenor, but I could be very wrong on that, because I came in playing in Legion, so you'll have to kind of forgive me as I try to figure out when stuff was. I know that Mythics were introduced in Legion. Or... is it Legion or is it Warlords? There we go. Actually, there's an easy way I could tell that part. Dungeons. Warlords. Pick one. Okay, so Mythics were in... So we do have Mythics in Warlords. I don't think we have it any earlier. Let's try Mists. I think Mists just went to Heroic. So Mythics were introduced in Warlords, which I think is also the time when they started introducing flex raiding. So flex raiding, before flex raiding, what you had is you could either do a 10 or a 25 man raid group. And that's how many people you needed. There was no real point in having more, and there's no real point in having... It was much more difficult, though, if you had less. Once you got flex raiding was introduced... I cannot get that without doing weird stuff. Once flex raiding was introduced, what it essentially becomes is a boss will have a certain amount of health up to 10 people in the raid. So you shouldn't have less than 10. After 10, every 1, 2 people... It varies a little bit depending on the size, but usually it's every person, adds a certain amount of health to the boss. So the idea is basically to be everybody adds something to... What are you doing, Gat? You getting off now? Getting off? Bye. Bye, Kane. Every person who comes into the boss fight, into the raid fight, basically needs to be doing a certain amount of damage. Now, obviously... that's not going to happen because we have things like tanks are not going to be doing damage, heals are not going to be doing damage. So, especially in Legion, I'm willing to bet it was like similar in Warlords. There was a certain amount of DPS requirement, basically a minimum DPS. So if you go in there and so you need all of your DPS need to be doing roughly, let's say, 50 DPS, 50k DPS. So like you see this over here. This is something, these were around before, but they've been altered since then. So that is actually my DPS. So that one was, I just did 14.7k DPS in that fight. That's actually pretty low. But I'm also doing really low fights and not trying to do stuff, so. So you keep track of kind of how well you're doing DPS-wise. There's charts you can follow. I usually spec within the 50 percentile range, which isn't terrible. It's not obviously great, but it's not terrible. And then you need to be doing a certain amount of DPS in order to down the boss at a certain level. Now, obviously, you don't necessarily need that. What happens a lot of times with bosses, and especially raid bosses, is that they have a enrage timer, or there'll be a sort of soft enrage to the fight itself. So what that is you can't fight the boss indefinitely. There are plenty of times where you could technically fight the boss out indefinitely. You are just like, he can't necessarily wipe your entire raid group because your heals are strong enough to keep you and everybody else in there alive. But you're not really doing much DPS. It's going to take you like 20, 30 minutes to down him. What Blizzard does is they put in an enrage timer. So basically what happens is after, say, 10 minutes. It varies depending on the boss. So we're just going to say 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the boss becomes enraged and gets like 50% attack bonus and just goes absolutely backcrap crazy. Some of them just start doing massive amounts of damage to the entire raid group. So it kind of varies a little bit on the boss. Also, like I said, time varies a little bit. But that's just that's the timer. You need to down the boss before the timer hits. Some bosses do a soft enrage, is what we generally call it. There isn't that timer. There's no point where the boss just gets mad, starts doing crap tons of damage to your raid group. A soft enrage is something more akin to you're in there fighting a boss, and there's a certain mechanic on the boss. So Taros from this particular raid is a good example of a soft enrage. He has, every couple minutes, he covers out a quarter of the room in that ground effect stuff. He does that massive attack, and he covers a quarter of the room with all that ground effect. Then after he does that 4 times, obviously, that's covered the entire room. Now, the boss isn't going to do you more damage, but now you have to deal with the fact that your entire raid group is going to take massive amounts of ticking damage while trying to fight the boss. So that's an example of a soft enrage. Boss doesn't start doing more damage, but there's a mechanic that's listed within the fight that makes it so the boss is more difficult and will more than likely wipe you. Each one of those cases, a minimum amount of like DPS is basically needed so that you can kind of go like, okay, well, I can do this. I can go in and I can do 60k DPS. That's more than what we need. That's great. The problem when it comes to raiding, and particularly flex raiding, one thing that's kind of come about since it, is the idea of getting rid of some of your low-end or problematic raiders. So what we have, so let's go into the example. Let's say that you have 3 people, and you need to do 3 DPS, and your DPS need to do 50k DPS overall. Well, you get in there, and so your first guy, he's doing 75k DPS. Now, he's nailing it. He's going out there. He's got his rotation. He knows his class down. He's doing massive amounts of damage, so he's doing great. Second guy, well, let's say he's doing 48 DPS, 48k. That's not great, but, is just below the line. But then say your third guy comes in, and he's doing 14. He's doing way, way, way under. every single person who's part of the raid brings more health to the boss, making it harder to down. So if you have a person who's just not doing enough DPS for it to be canceled out, or if you have a person who's just constantly dying and they're then doing 0 DPS, they're essentially bringing an X amount of health to the boss while adding more difficulty to all your people who are staying alive. All the people who are doing, we need to do 50k DPS, but this guy dies within 2 minutes every time. He just can't stay alive. So he's not adding, he's doing basically 0 DPS to the boss. And if we take him out, then the rest of the guys, in that, going back to that example, if we take out the 14k guy, then the other two, sure, the one's doing under, but he's doing under by 2k. The other guy's over by 25. So your average is well up and above it.
The eagles are safe.
So that's kind of like the idea with the flex rating and what happens. So that's why, depending on what Soul kind of wants to do tonight, obviously it's going to be completely up to him. It wouldn't be the first time that we've split the raid. We did it back in Shadowlands for Sire Denathrius, the first raid there. Because we had the same thing. We went into the fight where a lot of people in the fight just were wiping. They were just coming in, wiping. Or not wiping, but they were kind of wiping. A decent number of people were just coming in and they were dying. Well, once they died, they essentially are just doing 0k DPS, and all the people who are staying alive, who are trying to take care of everything, aren't dealing enough damage to... Sweet. What's this? Oh, well, that's nice. Aren't dealing enough damage to down the boss. So, Soul could very well just decide, well, we can get it down, but if we go in with 15 people as opposed to 18 people, we just drop off, say, the bottom 3 DPS, then that might just be enough in the long run to cause, just allow us to down the boss and win. And then what we'll do at that point is drop a couple DPS, maybe a heal, but then afterwards you go in again, same kind of group, but you bring in the rest of the guys, and then so you just fight the boss. A couple of people fight the boss twice, some people fight the boss just the one time just to get it down. Yeah. You're back again, Cat, huh? And now you're back. Back again. You needing me? I do need to take a look and see. I'm not sure. I know he's talked about doing that before. The difficulty was when we did it for Sire Denathrius, our average raid size was like 22, 23 people. It was just unrealistically huge for our raid group. So we're a little on the larger side. Usually we do really well when we're around 13, 14 people. But then obviously raid group right now is much larger than that. And like I've said before, usually towards the start of an expansion, it's not unusual to have a larger raid group, especially for an expansion like this one where everybody's kind of been talking about it. Everyone's agreed that it's a really good expansion and that it's something where like a lot of people are coming back to it. Oh, sweet, I got that. Did not expect to get that. Oh, well, I am in the middle of an elemental storm, I guess. We're going to refresh. Ow. What are you doing, cat? So, we'll have to wait and see, obviously. Don't know what's going to happen there. Hopefully, we still, one way or another, we can get get it down. It also might be a case where he's going to put that concept on the back burner, because last time we only had, what, like 2 pulls on our new strategy? And he may just be kind of like, alright, well, let's just give it another, you know, let's not give it another couple shots of trying to hero on the second ad phase, second intermission. Man, they're getting really close. What are you thinking there, Cat? Other than that, everything's been pretty good. We got... Yeah, good stuff. Oh, sweet. Alright, good. It's been a long day. I'm very happy that tomorrow is Friday. That's my hope tonight. Get this down. The thing that I found kind of interesting in my own mindset is we had... How many did we have? I think we had 87 wipes on Anduin, on like normal, and another... You know, these things just don't move up fast. That's part of the problem with trying to do this. 87, I want to say, wipes on Anduin, and on normal, and I think similarly on heroic. You having a hard time there, Cat? I'm not sure. I think I downed him on heroic one time, but those fights were just frustrating. I was talking with some people in the raid group about it before we were talking about it. It was just kind of like, you know, so we've had a couple of times here in this one where it's a, you know, we get on 5 seconds later, all right, wipe it up. We, you know, messed something up. Something's not right. Anduin, that's what it was. Like 70 of like the 87 wipes was like 3 seconds in, 5 minute, not even a 5 minute fight, and it was just wipe, and we're like, oh my gosh. And that was due to what we were hoping they were moving away from, and to some degree they have so far this expansion. But that's been great to move away. Is the raid wipes are the best way to put it. It was something with, especially on Anduin, it was like a one mechanic that would just wipe your entire raid group if one person messed it up. And it just became more and more frustrating. Soul, you picked a wrong moment to try and invite me. Come on.
Quelling these disturbances allows our allies to move without disruption. The
There we go.
Swarm shall call upon you again.
I don't need any of that stuff. We'll just grab one so maybe it's out of date. And where did I end up at? Oh, I finished them. Oh, sweet. I think that's the first time I can get in a... Yeah, of course I would get the invite when I'm like 30 seconds away from finishing the quest. Biggest thing to note for those who don't know, ooh, I guess something sweet, is that you cannot get credit for most quests while you're in a raid group. There's a couple exceptions. World bosses, quests that go into raids, obviously. But outside of that, most quests do not give you credit if you're part of a raid group. So it's kind of worthless and pointless to... Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's nice. I really kind of wanted to actually, ironically enough, I wanted one more point for mining because I need one more and then I finish up the thing I'm on. Looks like a lot of people have gone in, so let's go ahead and just hop on in there. What do you think? Oh, if I sit here and focus, will I achieve enlightenment?
Unworthy mortals, when my kin are unleashed, we will reclaim this world for true dragonkind.
But true dragonkind, you say?
Will be ended.
I'll give you false aspects here in a second here, right again. I don't know about this. I don't know about these things. I don't know about these things here. Go away. Actually, I should have left that up. I wanted to. Ah. Curse. Hi. My cat is trying to get comfortable. Ow, 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 ow. What am I going to do about your claws, cat? You're going to fall over if you're there. Like, I wish I could try to take a picture of him right now for you guys. He is... Cat, my arm can't go down there for you, alright? He's kind of clawed onto my shirt. Partially in my lap, trying to lean up against my arm, but my arm's in a spot that's not great for him. Due to it being... Oh, the demon hunters are here first. Go away, you. A lot of times I'll end up be sitting here, playing something, doing something, and he'll actually like be laying down, and then he'll start licking the inside of my elbow, like right where my arm bends. And the sand, it like won't stop. It's not like 1 or 2 licks. It's like 5 minutes, and it feels so weird to have like the cat's sandpapery like tongue licking that one section of my arm constantly. Okay, so let me pull this one up. Connect with my PlayStation Network. No. 10.1. Oh, these are all hints at 10.1 stuff. 10.1 will come later. Okay, here. Oh wow, they did a lot of stuff here. They're probably talking about there's a lot of stuff they released in some new stuff. What dungeons are going to be involved for season 2? There's one I'm not looking forward to because it's terrible. DH is AoE around me damage too. Wild Shift Neltharion. Effectively makes the Druid potential. Druids are having their own problems right now. I need to look through some new stuff. Beast of Sea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just a lot of people talking about a lot of the raid group talking about all the new stuff, not new releases. Releases is a bad word for it. Talking about new. Ugh. You know, Cat, you're not light. New. Not even real data mines. It's just stuff that's been announced and stuff that's been data mined for either 10.0.7, which is the next thing that's coming out here soonish, or 10.1, which is the next major patch. So for future reference, this is kind of my plan in World of Warcraft right now. I won't deny I am debating a little bit on raids, whether or not to keep streaming raids. I'm thinking what I might do if I don't stream raids is kind of record some of the raid stuff to kind of like put out, like here's some of the fights. Here's us getting AOTC. Something funny that happens, maybe that type of deal. Not necessarily stream it. That I'm debating on. If anybody has anything strong feelings one way or the other, I'd love to hear from you. You guys can talk to me here in chat, send me a DM. I'm over on Twitter too, which I think is linked. Pretty sure I linked it. To go over to my Twitter page. So if anybody's got anything, I'm debating on that one just due to it kind of being a kind of what it is now. It's just me talking, which I'm not necessarily against, but then I also don't get to interact with the raid group as much. And that's a bit of a hit and miss for me. As you guys kind of watch some of the ones where I did have the raid group up, I talked some, not maybe a ton, but it was a nice thing to be able to do. So that's kind of a bit of a hit and miss type of sticking point for me. But the problem is if I do that, then it also means I need to stream something else another couple times a week. That's also a different problem on its own. But my plan is for the foreseeable future, major patches where something new's come along. I'll have to take a look at 10.07 and see if there's something actual new there. There might be something. I'll debate on that one, whether or not I stream that. Major patches like 10.1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, assuming we go to 3 or 3.5. Stream at least day 1, maybe day 2 and day 3. That's going to depend mostly on what's going on, if there's wait times, if there's stuff like that. But that's my plan. Day 1 stuff, stream it out there, let you guys see that, get some of the content. Then obviously we still have raid. We still got raid stuff. We still got dungeon stuff. I can do recordings on that kind of stuff on. Then obviously new expansions are going to be. My plan is trying to do what I did like previously for this one. That's not going to be for a couple of years because we're still aren't past the first bit here. We're 6 months in, 5-6 months into this. But that's kind of my plan for World of Warcraft. Weekends obviously are going to be other stuff. If I decide I want to stream other things, I'm going to have to find some other days. It'll probably end up being like a Monday, Wednesday type of deal. And then Fridays will kind of be my own little sticking point. I'm not jumping to try and do stuff like that because that also makes it feel like I don't have weekends to do or weekdays to do stuff. Because then I'm going to feel to some degree like I have to stream. I'm going to be streaming from like 7 to 10 Monday and Wednesday, and then at 10:30 to 1:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm going to have raid, and that's going to leave me Fridays during the weekdays where I'm not going to have something going on in the evening. So it kind of feels like it's a full schedule. If I didn't have to work as much, I'd be less inclined to worry about that because then I could also start streaming earlier and then I wouldn't have to feel as much. But that's something I'll have to figure that one all out on my own as I'm trying to. Come on. I'm trying to connect. Connect, you little bastard. I'm trying to connect to the voice chat. It's not connecting. Alrighty. Let's. I need to get out of Discord. Quit. And then come back in. And hopefully this takes care of the problem. I just updated Discord like 2 minutes before the stream started. meant I had to do it there.
Ting.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now I'm connected.
We must
Oh,
lift.
We're probably would only be off by swiping one person one way or the other, so it's
Yeah, remember, I actually do a massive amount of damage to ads too, so.
yeah.
She still has 177 million health.
Yeah, she doesn't have 265.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yep. That's a
Yeah,
big diff. I'll shut the fuck up.
One person is like 33 million health or something.
Just a little
And
bit
the
less. Just a
shield.
little bit less health.
Oh, it's a little. It's a lot though. It's stupid.
It really
Yeah.
is.
a lot.
There's way too much.
Let's see. There's the melee group. Okay. Manny, I am running Red Aura.
Okay. Nice.
I'm gonna run my regular build for this first pull, but I have a second build in case we need more experimentation.
Made sure I had my Razegeth build on. Thanks for the call out.
Yeah, I have a specialized build just for this piece of shit. Let's go.
Yep, same.
Same.
I take things that I don't even normally look at.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back.
I think that's the name of the game for this boss.
I was cleaning up some dishes. How are we still doing the spreads?
You are still going left.
Okay, I'm still going left. Any other size difference?
Nope.
You did mention something about. I remember you saying that range gets baited with. Most likely get baited by a targeted thing. That's why we're bringing range. What's the mechanic that
We're going
range needs to be
to,
aware of?
It's the fulminating charge. When there's 3, at least
We
2
did cut
go
it
on
down.
range
We're
when
down to
they
13
when they
people,
can.
which leaves us with
Can we make it so
significantly
we
less health.
move the
on the
same way?
boss.
Because doesn't it, when they mark you with fulminating charge, doesn't it mark you with a triangle,
It's a whole other stuff.
star, circle, and diamond?
So what I wanted to say with fulminating charge
Yeah.
is your job is not to run away from the people. Your job is to make sure you are not overlapping in another circle.
Yeah. I
Let everyone else move out of the circle.
I also would suggest that after that pulsating pulse, we should spread out again, just the same way we do with orbs. That way, the fulminating charges, whoever it lands on, can easily run to the edges away from each other.
Well, we're missing 5 people right now, so
We still have 3 fulminating with 13.
Yes.
Bleh.
Okay.
There we go.
I need.
Trying to get-
Okay, there's 3 later.
Trying to get myself
Let's see,
comfortable.
looking
I need
at
I need a kill pumper.
And then we are not heroing anywhere until the ad phase,
Okay.
Hero on the ads.
or at least try to.
That's the hope.
Okay.
I think we should be good. We were fine last time.
yeah.
We also had 5 more
Yeah.
people last time.
Fine.
Alright, so we're trying this with 13 people,
This.
as opposed to the
We're gonna see
Just
how
wanna make
fast
sure I was
we
still
go
muted.
through this.
30 people
first
as opposed to
phase, and
like
I'll
the
tell
17,
how
18 people
we're
we've
gonna
done
move through the
before.
second phase.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's gonna be a pretty big indicator.
We're all still going
Yeah,
the
it's
same
gonna
way
be
that we
a
were
pretty big
before.
indicator about a
The
lot of
litmus
things.
test.
You go first.
Because we know the mechanics, so it's really just see how fast we push through it.
2, 1. Breath incoming.
3, 1.
I do kind of miss a little bit the
Okay, boy.
back in Legion. There was one tier set where the
I'll
power,
play
the
over
4-piece
here.
power was hilarious.
Move to star.
Mario.
So what it was your blade dance. You can give a
Breath incoming.
Huh?
Two.
Mario, we got what?
Pushback in.
Okay, wait.
blade dance usually costs you 35 fury to max it out
Into balls.
or to cast it, use it, whatever, however you want to define that.
Devoing. Personals, we're a little low. I'm voicing Mike. Oh, shit.
Lost daylighter, that's not good.
Yeah, leave us right here.
One of them got off.
No, we should reset.
Okay.
Leave us right here.
Breath
Resetting.
incoming.
Oh, that's probably why.
We were really close to transitioning.
Yeah, I was gonna say damage-wise, it looked pretty good.
Yoshi said,
65%.
Yoshi said he missed the check there, that's probably why.
Oh, okay.
So what I was saying was you could get
That's why I call it out, because someone was like,
you could take a talent. I still have the talent.
help us.
I could still take the talent if I wanted to. It's just not an optimal.
Send
Well,
it.
actually, I take it back. I assume the talent's still in there since they do the trees now as opposed to the actual just talents.
Also,
There's a talent that could
following just-
decrease the amount
Well,
of
yeah,
fury
you're missing my
blade
guys
dance
right here,
costs
but
you
that's
by
easy, right,
20.
Tia?
So it'd go down to
the
15.
fucking angling down for the
4-piece
cone heal is so dumb.
Set
Wait, what?
for this
You have to
particular
angle
tier
down to do the cone heal?
You have to, like,
bonus it
angle
gave
based on
you,
your
it would
camera now.
refund
Yeah, you have to
you
look level.
20 fury
What?
every time you
Yeah.
used
Bug.
blade dance.
So basically,
So-
if your camera's staring straight up or straight down, it'll just point to the direction your camera's aiming.
Yep.
So it's X, Y, and Z. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you
So you really
fucking for
wanted
real right now?
to
Yeah, it's so like we got
max
fucked,
out.
dude.
You had to take that talent and you had to get 4
And
piece
here I
because what
was thought I
essentially
was
made
going
it was,
crazy.
although you
What's
still
your
needed 15
cone?
fury
Light of Dawn.
to use blade dance,
Is
it just
normally,
gave you
like, your
20 back.
top
So it
HPS
literally gave
ability?
you had a
It can be
positive
anywhere from the
5
top to the
cost to
for-
using
for
it.
me-
So you just
for
spammed
me,
it.
it's always number one because I play the
Yeah.
cat.
Whatever your cooldown was on
I
it, you just
usually,
boom
I
hit
usually
it,
throw a
boom
lot
hit
of
it.
more word of glory.
It's just not
because I'm
worth it
doing
to.
a
I'd
lot
have
more
to take a
saving
look and
throws,
see if it's
so,
in here since
like,
they changed
Right.
everything
so
up.
it's a little different.
They might not have because they gave us
I
access to a lot of the
spent,
sigils.
I spent,
Sigils were once just
support tank, so my
vengeance.
HPS is gonna be high.
Mhm.
sigils were once just straight up vengeance. It wasn't actually.
Okay, well, let's give that another shot. Now that we know that Trank's going to be in there, that should make sure everyone's topped off and we won't have any problem.
Yeah.
Reduces the for some reason I read that as increases the cooldown. I'm like, why on earth would there
Also,
just be a
my
talent just to
golden
straight up
path
make
heals
it
for
cost you?
Yeah, that's what I was
Longer.
seeing too. That's good stuff.
2,
That's what we need. That's why I want to stay stacked.
The
breath incoming.
Nice.
All right, facing the opposite direction. That's good.
Pushback incoming.
can we?
Wait, how long has that bug been going on for?
Today.
A while.
Oh, wow.
Come on, you little.
Okay. Never mind, I'll focus that then. Sorry, I was like...
Oh,
Breath incoming.
breath.
Two.
Get wide on breaths.
Pushback
There's no
incoming.
real reason
is
not to.
tranquility.
Spread.
Evoing.
What the
Well.
heck?
How did I?
Oh, I pulled aggro and I got hit by electrified jaws again.
Oh shit. Can we? Can we res him?
Yeah, I can get him up.
Let's res him.
Push back impulse.
Hurricane wing.
Okay, wait. We'll just fly out.
Breath
Oh, I almost did.
Huh?
Beam, beam, beam.
What phase is that?
Yes.
All right, so
Alright,
far so
about
good.
the same
Phasing
pace.
it out.
I didn't know I could leap that.
I mean, that's great.
Yeah, I found out some-
Knocking back.
Wait, leap
Expect
what?
that to give me.
I could leap
first
the
try.
hurricane wind thing.
Oh.
Phase change.
I didn't know I could.
Breath incoming.
Move, move, move. My side move. Left, left. Remember, we're moving left. Oh,
Dragons above us.
I'm sorry, Sergio. Wait, wait. And kill that. Kill the casters. And go now.
Breath incoming.
Nice.
Perfect timing.
Dragon again. Above us.
My side will go.
Breath
Move.
incoming.
Dragon again. Move, move. Quick,
We need
quick.
to keep everybody basically
little
up
late.
and alive constantly. That's the only way we're gonna
Let them
actually
move. Let them
survive.
move.
Oh wow,
Hopefully
guys.
survive the next phase. Everybody needs to be up. Everybody needs to be good. Right,
Behind
let's
us,
go.
behind us, behind us, behind us.
Oh,
My side, behind
no.
us.
Get out of the way, yeah. Just let it blast.
Prometheus.
Okay.
Okay.
Prometheus.
All right.
We probably can move
That
one
was a
person
little
to
bit
the other side.
scary,
We had
actually.
like we beat it with 60% left, which is
Okay.
a lot.
Nice.
So
Phase 2.
we can move
I'll
somebody.
just take Candy then. Number
Spread.
131.
Red's to the center, blue's to the outside.
Nice.
Go. Very nicely done.
Is this still electrified job on this please?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Push back impulse.
One way.
Move to center. Move to star.
Okay, move. I'm gonna make sure, just make sure you guys aren't overlapping.
Well, they overlapped on me.
Spread.
Oh, I was at half health.
Kilo.
Push back impulse. Move to center.
That might just be
Is there
a
battle
for
rest
some
on
of us.
There is, but I'm getting pushed off.
I'm getting you up, Mike.
Yeah, so we just lost a heal too.
Spread.
Some surge 2.
Not impossible, but one heal, one DPS down. Let's see how well we do from here. This is gonna be the big test right here. If they can push through and break this, then they have a pretty good chance. But no, they lost a second DPS. Break it. No, the storm surge ended.
Oh, we are missing people.
Yep. Yeah. And we were down a healer too.
Spread.
For that.
Lost the
Wow,
heal,
well,
one
the,
DPS at the start of it. If we were both still up, we probably could have gotten through it. They were really, really close.
45%.
Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna be way ahead.
Well, I just wasn't popped off for that, but I'm still trying to get used to the timing for the electrified jaws.
Soul tanking is unusual for us right now. He was one of our he was our primary tank there for the longest time. But this expansion, he hasn't been
But
taking,
it
he's been
doesn't
healing. So
look
him
like
jumping back
you
over
guys should be
into
potting on
tanking
that second shield, by the way.
is just unusual. Let me get my
And
drink.
the thing is still there, by the way. So
Oh, the pot, yeah.
The only thing I'm worried about is I might
take
pull
Brownie's
ag.
hand.
Huh?
Okay. So keep Andy. Take Brownie's hand. Okay.
Yeah, we need Andy because he's gonna. He baits the bomb.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Sam comes left.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and change up
How
a
do you
little
want me
bit
to
on
start
who
first then?
goes where.
Just
Just
it's not necessarily
because
start first.
we on the
It's
left,
just I
we
don't wanna
finished up
pull
right at
aggro
the
off
end,
you
right as the
again.
phase change.
That's
right
my
was
only
done
concern
like
about
10%
the
before
support
us.
tank spec you're rolling right now.
Well, no, the thing is, if I start first, then I can actually build aggro.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Okay. Gotta kick this pig. You see what I'm saying here? You understand what I am throwing down here? Do you understand? They have come here to us. They have insulted us. We cannot allow this to stand. I feel like I am trying to project this voice.
3, 2.
Oh my god,
Oh crap.
I'm not used to this.
That was a little bit bad. Those of you who didn't notice that there, the tanks did not have aggro at that
one.
second.
Into instant beam. Facing
Nice.
away.
That's really, really close. Well, it's far closer than it realistically should be, but
Push back in.
Okay, big one.
calm. Focus in on the fight. That's all we need to do right now. Is just focus in, do our job. Grass off to the side. That's
We're
good.
getting 5 up again.
Wait, that wasn't me, right?
No.
Him if you want, but
Oh my god.
Get blasted off.
I'm not used to dying, so when I get res and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah,
I'm like,
Jump.
It's too
Jump.
far away.
Wee.
Your end was inevitable.
Oh, I went boom boom there.
Yeah, when you're not, when you get used to it.
Let me show you what I
It's like Kurog.
travel safe now.
wait, how do you get? Did you just get bit to death?
yeah, I must have got hit by something, and then I was pretty low, and I got hit again and just died.
That's just.
And I had no rage, felt bad.
We also have a little bit of people in
Wait, she
positions where
melees
they're not
for
used to.
180k. Holy fuck!
So we're having to deal with that a
She
little
hits
bit.
hard.
It's definitely a case of having the boss having significantly less health. Like it does make this a lot easier.
How am I supposed to make her not move? I just run up to her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Piece of shit. Cause she moved forward, I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's why I just charge in.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna drop that off. Oh well. Okay, my foot is sitting on. Like a. Oh shoot! I moved my foot out of the optimal position. I hate that. My foot is like sitting on my sweatpants, so it's sitting right on the zipper. In a really bad spot. That's kind of the zipper is starting to push its way into my foot, so that's
Yep,
uncomfortable.
Pliska doesn't have a mantis rune.
Bliskin.
Uh-oh.
Bliskin has no rune.
Bang.
Failure. Critical
He
failure.
does now.
Beautiful. It's a few percentage right there.
450 versatility.
5,
How far up can I walk? Holy shit.
2, 1.
What a piece of shit.
Breath incoming.
But
Push back in.
It's just so much damage at a couple
Breath
points.
incoming.
dude,
Ooh, lots of swirlies.
Push back in.
the tranquility.
Spread.
We're a little behind. Personals. Job.
So reposition. I'm repositioning her.
Thanks.
Right, move the boss up.
Push back in.
Hurricane ring.
Hurricane ring, hurricane ring.
It's just gonna be a little spicy.
Nice.
There we go.
Whatever.
We gotta bring
I
Valor
got it.
on him. So the biggest problem here is even a single individual dying is a major
That
detriment
was
to us.
the awkwardest.
Yeah, super awkward.
Phase change.
The difficulty also is the fact that we have Soul is tanking. He's not used to tanking this boss. Because it takes a ton this tier.
Move, 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 move.
That was closer than I really wanted it to be.
Dragon's over us.
So, yeah.
Breath
Move.
incoming.
Dragons again.
Shoot, we lost another one.
Oh.
2.
Move.
Breath
Huh?
incoming.
Not gonna be able to do it. We need to go into phase 2 with everybody. We need to actually leave phase 2 with everybody.
Breath again.
Move.
Breath incoming.
Dragon again.
Pliskin's down, Valderon's down. I don't think we have 2 battle reses to bring them both back.
Spread.
This one.
From Surgeon.
Push back in.
Wave.
Move to center.
I'm gonna push off the back. Okay. Yep. Get out of overlaps and then
They overlapped. Or somebody got hit somehow.
well, leave Mo, we walk on the DI thing. Just get out of the other person's circle, that's it.
Move to center.
Okay. What, fine.
Do we have it this time? We might have it this time. And we
Good
got
try,
it.
guys. Oh, with even 2 DPS down. Damn. Impressive.
Yeah, we lost
Okay.
one right there.
But
There's no devo for this, so personals if you got them.
Push back
Help.
in. Move to center.
God damn. Other fulminating charges, huh?
That's just
fucking insane, dude.
having less people is definitely making the fight
wait for.
Move to
both
center.
easier and more difficult.
We're gonna have to get one of them up first.
Question is which one do you guys do it up? I'm technically highest of the three of us that are down. But I don't.
Spread.
I think Valderon usually
Basically,
parses
you got
above me.
fulminating charges. Oh fuck.
But they're not gonna get this one down. This is one where we're gonna struggle hardcore on this one without hero. Ooh, can they do it? Kenneth?
Not no damage to this one.
Did they do it? No, they didn't do it.
Oh, why is everyone? Oh, because we can break it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were
Okay.
so close to breaking it.
So we really need that 2 extra DPS.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
not to mention she's at 41%.
Mm.
Yeah.
126 wipes.
Does DBM put markers on fulminating charge?
It does, yes.
We need to basically be able to stay alive. Plus with the boss, what do we wipe it at? 41? 41% is not a good spot for our transition. If we can be in the 30s, that'd be better. Like, when we were wiping before 32, 33, that's great. We can come up here. We've got a couple of people. We obviously have some people do great damage. Oh, he's doing cable. Neither one of those are our normal tanks. That might be part of it. I think they still I think Warriors still technically have an execute phase even in protection spec. Warriors will always do better once you hit the last 20%. Always. Excuse me. That's just due to the fact that they have, it's called the execute phase. Warriors have an ability called
5,
execute that
4,
procs
3,
once they hit
2, 1.
the last 20% or so. I think you can take stuff to proc it higher. It's not always the best to take it. By the way, it's the last like 20%, and it's just here's this thing that does crap tons of damage. So for the last, that's one of the things he has. You realize that for warriors, they're gonna do 40% or more of their damage in the last 20%. Because they can just proc this one ability that just does crap tons of damage. There's too much blue crap on the ground. Couldn't even see that was standing in something.
Breath incoming. Pushback Spread.
Evo's going out. We're a little behind. Help us a bit. Personals. Thanks.
Pushback incoming.
Okay, Luke.
We're going to transition here in just a few seconds. There we go.
Nice.
Good job.
So far, so
Even
good.
faster than
Very
last time.
nicely done.
Good job, everyone. Feels
Next
like warm-ups
phase.
are finally done.
Knocking back.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out some stuff on the other side.
Phase change.
I realistically should
Ooh,
probably
okay.
hold off on oops. Hold off on eye beaming until. Oh, well, everybody's down.
Dragon.
But it's better just to kind of try and do a crap ton of DPS just as early on as you can. Don't die, Brownie. Don't die. Don't die. Please don't die.
Yeah, yeah.
Dragon again.
Wait here, wait here. Ooh. Stop, wait. Go.
Breath incoming.
Alright, there's the bait.
Good job. Dragon's on us. Gotta move. Quickly.
Move.
The skin.
Back here, pet here.
Wish I had a res almost. Driskin and Jen. Two people down, it's gonna make this a lot
Okay.
tougher.
What helps us in there?
Dragon.
How'd Jane die?
Ganked by a dragon from behind.
Same thing.
Phase 2. Spread.
Storm Surge.
Uplifted up with one possible.
50 seconds.
Broke it.
Close.
Close.
We did. 30 seconds.
We got 30 seconds, then they can get a battle res up.
Move to center. Move to start.
Oh,
The first time so far tonight we haven't had overlap there.
Spread. Push back in. Move to center.
We got one of them up. Just need to not have anybody else.
second one, please.
Oh. Oh. No.
No. Get out.
Oh. Who ran into
Ooh, man. Holy cow.
Let's jump.
Yeah, so tired.
You're doing so well there, Snake. You know you're addicted to WoW when the only reason you go to
You
church
look
is for the
at
stand
someone
buff.
else's marker.
Yeah, that's a toughie. Lots of toughie laddies. Alright, so I mean, we're doing decently well there. We managed to get through the first phase without anyone going down. Didn't get through the intermission without losing people, so that's a... Because the intermission phase should be the one where we have... You shouldn't be dying in the intermission phase, basically, is what it amounts down to.
Yeah, aside from that last attempt, I will say, before you start running, do check what color you have. A couple pulls ago, I saw somebody almost run into blue as red.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, I did it.
Progress.
It didn't fucking do.
Shoot, messed that up. I meant to hit the potion before I did the IV.
Bombs one. Into instant beam.
Breath incoming.
Turn.
I'm still gonna move farther. I don't trust the beam. I've died to it too many times.
Push back in.
Okay, doing.
Yeah, I feel bad for you, dude.
Move to start.
Bomb two.
It'll be over. Delayed breath.
Breath incoming.
I thought I was gonna be in the way.
Push back in.
Okay, doing two.
Spread.
Sparks.
Okay, good job.
Nope,
Yeah.
not a good job. One of the sparks went off.
Good.
Take off one spark, but still dangerous that we even let that one get through.
Okay, the DPM.
Give me again.
Nice.
Well, Vicinity
Alright.
finally broke 80k.
Woo woo!
Man, why
I
is
was
my
trying.
DPS so freaking low?
I need to get closer.
Well done.
Nothing
40. I should be in
I
the
think it's just gear,
50s.
but you know.
I should be up here with the
Yeah.
rest of these guys.
85k next.
I don't understand why.
Hopefully
like
not.
my
Hopefully we'll
raids, it
kill it
feels
by
my
then.
DPS
We'll
is
have
so
to find out.
ridiculously low.
Yeah.
Move.
breath incoming.
Go.
Yeah.
Dragons above us.
And move.
Breath incoming.
How's it doing? Bang, 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 bang. Huh. Kill these casters.
Dragons above us.
Wait.
It's too far away.
Anytime now. Okay, go.
Breath incoming.
Alright, dragons on us. Gotta move.
Go around the edge.
I need to target something.
Go around the edge, yeah, wait. Just go around the edge. Yep, okay, go. Go to the pad, go to the pad.
There we go.
Nice.
I like it, Annie. It's spicy. Lead strat play.
All's good.
Phase 2.
There we go. Feels weird because it feels like all of our DPS feel low, especially like
One, two.
that was like mine. I'm like, holy crap, why am I so? Why am I so freaking low on my DPS? That doesn't make any sense.
Ooh, beautiful, everyone. Beautiful.
Nice.
So far,
What
so
was
good.
it? Wave, wave, wave.
Say stack up, please.
Wave, yeah.
Go to blue, go to blue.
Push back in.
Oh, it's
Move
wave.
to center.
There you go. Over there, you try to spread up.
Move to stop.
Okay, there we go. Huh.
That was almost an overlap.
Beautiful.
Again.
Well done.
Spread.
Okay.
Push back in.
Oh my god, wing boss.
Yeah, LEP. Oh. I need a res.
Yeah, sorry. Where are you? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Spread.
Storm Surge.
Oh god. Sorry, that was my bad. Panicked.
Oh my.
We broke it. Somehow.
I think we're gonna have to hero there.
Yeah, you think so? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I think so. Because too many people are dying on that every time, and I
Okay.
don't think we're gonna have problems with the ads. If I'm being
Okay.
honest.
That's fine. We'll just hero there then.
Oh god.
Well, you're hero. We are hero.
Yeah. So it looks like we're gonna
We
hero
got
there
hero.
on the second one.
Yeah.
Whether that's a good thing or a
Yeah.
bad thing, we'll find out.
Well, we just found out we need hero.
Yeah, with this group, I think the ads have been falling over ridiculously ridiculously fast. So
44%.
Ads are going
Okay.
down fast. There's no major problems there. Problems comes during that execution phase, and why the frick am I so low? I don't know. It's starting to tick me off. I think there's something else I need to get.
Alright.
I need to pick up some more health stones too here in a second.
We shall hero. The second thingy imaging.
We experiment.
That might be some of it too. I need to go back and double check what the because I've just been buying potions based on what we had in the past. Oh, I've got one
I
of
need
those.
a giant ass timer for electric draw.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I didn't have that good timing with that. I really didn't have good timing. Need to do that.
Breath incoming.
Well,
Okay, come on.
Pushback incoming.
I feel like we're not getting anywhere near as far too, just by putting in like twice as much work.
Second set. Delayed breath.
Incoming.
Come on.
Pushback incoming.
Okay, wing. Thank.
Spread.
Oh, whoops.
Ooh, personal. Nope.
Lost one already.
Or pop.
Oh,
Pushback.
I know that was.
Yes,
Oh,
an orb popped.
yeah, but then also the thing was right on us.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh. This is a reset. This is a reset.
Yeah. Alright.
I like turn around and try to get the orb, but the freaking devil or lagged me.
Hmm.
Reset.
Huh?
I'm telling everyone about the health benefits of eating dried grapes. It's all about raisin awareness. That was bad. I would say he should feel bad, but that's just what's auto-generated. We get people that just make one or two little mistakes. See, the problem here, we've kind of moved back into almost, is we've almost moved back into a position where one person messing up means that everybody's messing up to some degree. Oh, that's personal food. That's not what I want. of flasks. Okay, so either the one I'm using or the one Dynamic's using. Okay. Sim better, but the curse effect is sometimes potent. There's nothing wrong, so there's nothing wrong with basically the one that I've been using.
3, 2, 1.
The age of the Incarntes begins.
I'm gonna hit the right button that I want for one of these times.
Breath incoming.
Team 1.
Mori.
I just fat fingered into my human circle.
Blah.
The only upside of that is I can basically now just. Please nobody else die.
Breath incoming.
Again.
Wing boss.
Pushback incoming. Spread. Move to star.
Ooh.
Pushback incoming.
Come on.
Breath
bro.
incoming.
Oh, not delayed, sorry.
Nice.
Keep transitioning.
Titans brought order to
Knocking back. Phase change.
Oh yeah, because he's busy. Move.
Breath incoming.
Oh, what is it?
Dragons above us.
Oh,
Breath incoming.
move.
Dragons above us again.
Wait here.
They don't have a target.
And go.
Breath incoming.
Oh,
Dragons on us. Gotta move.
So that phase isn't too difficult. We can usually just plow through most of these guys.
Dodge the dragon.
Breath incoming.
Move. I'll go through the middle.
Did they all just fire at you, Andy?
Okay, go.
They did. Pretty much.
Is that why you butt? There was a butt clench moment. Lay on hands for the win.
Yeah. I was a little close for comfort.
Yeah, that was some clench butt right there.
Phase
Punch,
2.
but. Watch out, storm surge.
You have a couple seconds, I've noticed. Couple seconds before the phase officially starts, but she's out of her intermission phase.
nice.
First step.
Go
Wait,
spread.
oh,
Go
yeah.
spread. Go stay
I
on
think
blue. We can Zephyr and reduce a lot of damage here.
Move to center.
Now you spread. Now you spread.
Move to diamond.
Well, Tank has it. Get out. Okay, good.
Spread.
God, I got the fucking fulminating charge, dude.
Push back in. Move to center.
There's one in the back. I need the res.
Get you. Okay.
It's still recharging.
Spread.
132.
Positive.
All right. Well, we made it through.
Yeah, we made it through, but now we don't have it for where we were originally planning on using it. Now we're gonna have to wait and see.
Push back in. Move to center.
Step off.
Move
Yeah,
to star.
Yep.
Push back in.
1.4.
Move to center.
Nope. Tried to hit my health stone to try and keep myself up, but didn't hit it fast enough. I don't think we can do it now. I don't think we have too many DPS down. We're doing well DPS wise, 36%. But we're down 1 healer and 3 DPS. We're not in a great position. We do have our top DPS people up there, so there's not exactly like we're doing terrible. Can we break it?
Phase change.
Digi.
Nope, didn't break it.
We didn't get it right.
Nope.
No.
We're taking.
34%. That's better, even with all the people
How
down.
much is health? How much is this health have?
34.
8 mil? Not bad.
Watch your
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not that bad. I actually think
Boy.
we should.
We
I
can
think
do
we
it.
should swap in a fourth healer if we can. We can get Belter to switch for a bit.
We can have a
like-
fourth
like,
healer, but
struggling on the transitions because we're so spread out.
I mean, yeah, I guess like we could, but the thing is, we shouldn't be needing 4 healers though.
I honestly feel like without Valdern's DPS, we're gonna be way too far behind.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the
I
thing.
mean, like 33 million.
Were we down a healer for the last?
Yoshi died somewhere. I don't know if he died before the third or in the second.
He died
I can't
before the
remember.
second. I think he died somewhere in between the second and third storm surges.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, it's just the issue is that like the fulminating charges still killed 2 people, and it's just like we can't cover everybody. So if they die, they're gonna. We're still gonna
I mean, those fulminating charges were wonky. Mike got one. I got one. So yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Excuse me. That. They're talking about swapping somebody off of one of the DPS off onto heals, but the problem is we were all kind of agreeing in agreement that if we take somebody off of DPS, put them on heals, we don't think
Do
we're
we
gonna have
need a
enough
smaller
DPS to
group?
do stuff. I mean, will a smaller group help? That's why I'm forced to question here. I say that with the knowledge it's probably gonna be me that they end up kicking. which is difficult. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not the one who's dying first. That's the thing. Is kind of like, in terms of straight up DPS, it's like I'm towards the bottom of the list, usually. But I'm not necessarily terrible DPS wise. I don't know what the I don't know what the minimum DPS is. If it's significantly higher, then yeah, I might fall underneath it. But the other side of that is, especially with a group like this right now, is who's dying, why are they dying? If everybody stays up, we could
5,
probably get this down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But if wait, do we not have
Breath incoming.
Team 1?
we don't have the fortified? That's probably part of our problem. We don't have the fortified buff.
Breath incoming.
That's 2.
Pushback incoming.
Fortified buff is an additional 5% health. That, in all honesty, might be the difference maker.
Spread.
Because if we all had 5% more health, that might have been the difference in some of these pulls.
Some of you might need a personal, especially those with the bombs.
Pushback incoming.
Zeus, though. So what's her name? She was our.
Nice.
Nice job.
I think that might be our fastest transition yet. This is the frustrating thing about the boss. We keep getting better and better at the parts that we're doing, but we keep hitting like the same spot
Phase change.
for wipes.
Breath incoming.
Oh,
That was a lot closer
Spicy,
to me
man.
than I thought it was.
Look at that range just like running out. What the fuck?
dragon.
Mike, if you're speaking, you're muted.
Probably is.
Breath incoming.
Those range ads are so annoying.
Dragon's above us again.
We're gonna bait this next one. Bait. 30 seconds now. And there she is, dude.
I really wish the boss would let us essentially kind of get some free wax on him in between this phase and second phase.
Go left. We did bait a little bit, but we're still on the edge of the range. No, you were... Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Yeah, we baited it halfway. It's alright, we'll get you.
We're good.
Yay.
Okay, the dragon's on us this time.
You might get double beam, watch out.
They made some kind of mistake over there.
Phase 2. Spread.
Okay.
We're done.
Don't spread, don't spread. Every time. Like right here. Okay. I'm going to Zephyr right here, and now you can spread. Lightly spread. Same thing.
他的关在那个一查找呢，我怕得出来。我可能以前用问前的全会出来。
I was thinking of something. About my cooldown, I have no cooldowns for that one.
应该会主要第一那么出来了。他王牌出来，挑
Spread.
Oh no, we jumped.
Yeah, we just need to jump.
Because they disengage. Yeah.
Finest wares in Colteris, right there.
How do we wipe out 49? That's not great. That's just to be wiping out. The guy's drew it up to 70. That's what he's been working on. This fight is just starting to get to the point of being. I have 131 wipes. This is beyond ridiculous at this point. I don't know if this is something where he actually divided up with a group and certain people were staying, certain people were going, which is why we have a small group. Boss's health is definitely significantly smaller, but we're right back to some degree where we started at. Where is my food? Of course. I knew it was going to happen. As soon as I start eating is when they throw the feast down. Part of the problem I think that we have right now, though, is definitely we don't have the priest buff, which is fortified, which is 5% additional health.
4, 3,
that
2, 1.
Shit. Misclicked.
Breath incoming.
King.
Pushback incoming.
I'm out of range.
Breath incoming.
Step again, don't move.
Pushback incoming. Spread. Move to stone. Push back in. Breath incoming.
Epic again.
Nice.
Alright, there we go.
I almost broke 80k.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I stole that from you. I should have just stopped healing.
I'm hanging down there in
The
the 40s,
competition
though,
runs
but
deeper.
why on earth am I doing so bad?
The real thing is, can we do
On
it? Can we get to 80k in phase 2? That's what really we're trying to. Exactly.
It's.
That's not possible. I know. I feel like we need it. Dragon's right over us right now. We got the unlucky spawn this time.
I don't have a target.
We bait. And move though.
We baited. Good job.
Oh shit. And move.
Breath incoming.
Doing really well this time.
Great. Baited the dragon. Keep moving.
And move. Holy shit.
That's the end of that. Let's get out of here. Brownie.
Oh, good job, guys.
Well, I lost that to Sam.
Can reincarnate.
What is that girl?
Spread.
Sometimes.
Negative.
Come on.
Don't spread yet. Red, go out the blue. Red, go out the blue.
Push back in.
One wave.
Move to center.
Go through. Okay, spread out. Eliminating charge.
Stay alive, everybody.
Spread.
What?
Push back in. Move to center.
Stay alive, dang it.
I didn't have bubble there. We do have a battle rest.
Heal.
Spread.
We'll see you later.
Positive.
They got me. I'm coming. Oh, shit, I don't have a charge. Oh well. I'll stack with blue.
Nice.
Go on.
Wait, balls again.
Spread. Push back in.
One wave.
Move to center.
Stay alive, stay alive.
I got it.
Oh, shit.
Stay alive. I know I'm a broken record, but stay alive. Frick. And it's a tank too. Both tanks are gone now. Yep, there's a wipe.
Defensive. Spread.
They're doing so well there too for a long time.
Yeah, that's just all healing. We couldn't do anything there.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of been our problem from the beginning, though. Is it's all this
Can we
problem
take a
we've had
fiver?
is healing in this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great transition on that
They're gonna take a
platform, by the
5-minute
way.
break.
Yeah. We crushed it on that. So I'm like, I don't think we're gonna have problems with the ads. We're like literally destroying them right now. So, just yeah.
Yeah. Now I don't think we'll have problems with the hats. I'm just like, I am nervous about the third storm surge though. Alright. We're going on a 5-minute breaker. It'll be back in a minute. Actually, there we go. Okay. I'm back. Back again. So, Valderon switched to healing. We'll see. I'm not entirely convinced that that's the right move. I don't think it's a wrong move. But I think the fundamental problem behind having him swap to heals is we're just going to lose that DPS. This one right here, this falls around. He's doing a decent amount of DPS. If we lose that heals, I think we'll survive longer. But I think that we'll start, it's like, assuming we make it to the final bit, we might just end up as, you know, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. Losing that's going to be pretty hardcore. hit to the DPS side of things. What is? One more minute. One more stinking minute. Ooh, feast time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm set. The one thing I gotta figure out here. There's like, I can't tell if they're bots or not. Anytime I look over here, like, and I try and check this out, I was like, all I can see is like, I have a bunch of users that are showing up as being in chat, but none of them actually show up as being in my view, which makes me wonder if they're actually just bots. And I'm wondering here, it says like, I wonder if I can just boot them or something, because if they're just bots, then obviously. Yep. Okay, there. Because obviously, if they're just bots, then I don't necessarily want them to. They're not adding anything to the channel at this point. So I don't know. That's something I'll have to try and figure out. I did find a list from a couple years ago of a bunch of different bots. I haven't actually gotten around to actually like going through the list and seeing. I haven't banned any. I don't think I have anybody banned on this channel right now. I'd have to take a look and see. I don't think I've got any bans. Not sure off the top of my head. If I do have some, then they're all from like a while ago. Because definitely nothing's been recent. There haven't been anything for recently that I've banned anybody on. Yeah, there we go. Having another heal will definitely try to help us stay alive for longer. But we're probably going to lose about 30k DPS at a minimum. Oops. Yeah, I mean, these are our healers down here. So, I mean, if he's going to come down here and drop to this level, we're talking losing 40k. At that point, we have to start wondering whether or not it'd be easier and faster to bring another heal in and leave him as a DPS. Whether or not we could overcome that huge health increase or not. I don't know off the top of my head who we're missing. I'd have to go back and compare some of the other streams. Because this is kind of our core group, but the biggest front runner problem I think we got here. I don't think these guys have been our tanks. I know Soul hasn't been taking, and Cabal. I don't know if he has or hasn't. I do know that warrior tanks are like kind of OP right now, so it wouldn't surprise me. But Pallies aren't great right now either. We're waiting on Sullied. Any daylighter. Come on, daylight. Should pop another one. Just to make sure. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath incoming. Pushback incoming.
Boom, boom, boom.
Breath incoming.
Breath turns. That makes my life easy.
Pushback incoming. Spread.
It's too far away.
That was weird.
Pushback incoming.
Wing boss might be the most difficult part of this fight. Those moments where if you're fighting you can't see because your boss turns sideways and you're like sitting in its wing. That's a pretty tough fight.
Move to circle.
Fliskin. You have people who are dying. They're doing great DPS, but they're dying.
Phase change.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Breath incoming.
Triple healing.
Breath incoming.
I don't have a target.
Breath incoming.
Come on.
It's too far away.
Breath incoming.
No, we're not gonna get it because boss is transitioning.
Phase 2. Spread. Positive. Push back in. Move to center.
Okay.
Spread. Push back in. Move to center.
Let one go off. Not doing great tonight.
Spread. Negative.
Broke it. That's good.
Spread. Push back in. Move to center. Move to triangle. Push back in. Move to center.
And about to get eaten. I did a lot of rushing around there, didn't I? I think we took care of all the orbs at the end. You keep wiping in the same spot, and I'm not sure if there's any changes we can make other than to just do better at this point. I wish I could use these. That would really give me a boost to my damage, but can't use them. No such luck there. Ah, hold on. How's everybody doing? We all doing okay. I'm doing great. I'm slowly losing my mind to the insanities. Been a long stream. I don't know if actually getting our full group back would be better. The only person I would say we definitely should get back is a priest, so we can get the priest buff back. as I think that'll help out. Having an additional 5% health, because we're talking like I'm at 310. We're talking me being at like 335, 340, 25k more health. That's a lot of additional health. But Soul also wants to do it with less people because 177 million versus like 278 million. Difficulty being the thing that I think to some degree they are ignoring is that at no point in this boss fight do I think we've had a DPS problem. I think we have a heal problem. Our heals can't keep us up at certain points. They just can't. The only time we've had a DPS problem comes in the second intermission phase, which is due to just the second intermission phase and us trying to take down the small ads. So that's a bit of a... We were talking about on Tuesday using Healer at that point. Much rather than using it where we've now gone back to using it, which is where we were using it in the second Storm Surge. If we kind of went back on our goal there originally, then I think we probably could, since we had talked about doing
push back in. Breath incoming. Push back incoming. Spread. Push back in. Breath incoming.
Alright, made it to there. I don't think anybody went down.
Knocking back. Phase change. Breath incoming. Breath incoming. Breath incoming.
Gotta get him down one way or the other.
Breath incoming. Breath incoming. Phase 2.
Come on, let's do this thing.
Spread. Pushback incoming. Move to center. Spread. Pushback in. Move to center.
Everybody stay up. We need to keep everybody up.
Spread. Spread. Pushback in. Move to center.
Good. So far, so good.
Pushback in. Move to center.
Yep. Storm Surge 3 time. Let's see if we can get by it. We got more heals.
Spread.
What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? I got positive. I was right next to blue. Even makes it even better.
Phase change.
We made it.
Watch all.
It's too far away.
Breath incoming. Watch all. Breath incoming. Watch your breath incoming. Watch your
That's down, that's down.
knocking back.
We're missing 2. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Breath incoming.
Can't see what I was doing.
Push back in. Move to center. Breath incoming.
We are rapidly running out of time.
Watch your feet. Move to moon. Breath incoming. Push back in.
Your end was inevitable. You got the coin? That's how you got the bargains.
Ah, you're so close. No. They're arguing over kicking small, and essentially Soul's agreeing with the way that I'm looking at this. I'm like, we're not gonna. I feel like they're going in a cyclic loop here. They're arguing on whether or not to kick out some of the bottom people. Because essentially the problem... This is essentially the problem that we're having right now. And the reason why they're having this argument. So here's essentially the problem that we're having. We have too many heals because we're over healing phase 2. In order to get our way through it, so we got to phase 3. The problem is now we don't need heals in phase 3. We need the DPS that we lost because we changed one of our DPS to heals. So they're arguing about dropping us down to 11 people. And Iniyoshi is one of the heals though. Why are we dropping heals? The heals is not a good thing to drop. Okay, that dropped us down by 15 mil. Or no, it dropped us down by closer to 20 heals. I think he's gonna have to stay heals at this point. I don't think the other two could keep us up. We dropped it down by just a little over 30. Salt baked fillet of fang or salt baked fish cake.
I need to get closer.
I was gonna eat my own food. We were so close. What do we wipe at? 11%. We were always gonna be good on DPS. The fundamental problem, like I just said, the fundamental problem we're having here is where is phase 2. We are over healing phase 2 because we just can't mitigate a lot of the damage in phase 2. But because we're over healing phase 2, because we have Valderon as he went from DPS to heals. But if Valderon had stayed as DPS, we would have had enough to wipe the boss, but we would not have had enough heals to necessarily get through. I should state that even though I'm usually toward the bottom of the DPS meters for this group, they also don't want to get rid of me. It's not a huge deal for me, but it's more for but one of the biggest fundamental they kind of want to keep me around just because I also have the Chaos brand buff.
5,
So does
4,
Dynamic,
3, 2, 1.
but for the second phase where we're going to the two sides, it works better. Oops.
Breath incoming. Pushback in.
My body's still running high on the adrenaline from the last pull. We were too close. That was too close.
Breath incoming.
Gotta turn sideways. Brownie died.
Pushback in. Spread. Pushback in.
Where are we at? 69%.
Breath incoming. Move to stun.
Alright, so far so good. Okay. Alright.
Phase change.
May a problem?
Breath incoming.
Son of a foos.
Breath incoming.
When you sit down and you start breaking down this into mathematics,
Breath incoming.
I mean, I won't say that I'm not interested when they start doing that, but at the same time, I'm also just kind of looking at it going like, we might have gone a little bit too far with this.
Breath incoming. Breath incoming.
last thing I really want to do is die there. Yep.
Spread. Positive.
Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. We can do this.
Push back in. Move to center. Spread. Push back in. Move to center.
Come on.
Spread. Negative.
Come on, you little Boschtet.
Spread. Push back in. Move to center.
Stay alive.
Push back in. Move to center.
Still got our health stones. We're about to go into the next.
Spread. Negative.
Come on.
Phase change.
Square, square.
Watch your breath incoming. Watch your breath incoming.
Square.
Knocking back. Phase 3. Breath incoming. Move to start. Pushback incoming. Move to center. Breath incoming. Watch your feet. Breath incoming. Pushback incoming. Move to center.
Hell yes! Oh gosh. Oh. Oh gosh. We made that through by the skin of our teeth. I think I died at the last second.
What have they done to you? Her death demands vengeance. All who betrayed Dragon to the Titans will face our wrath.
Khadgar, we cannot win this fight. We have to get out of here.
If there's one thing I've learned from all the battles I've fought, it's that no matter how
Oh my gosh.
we must never lose hope.
Oh man. I'm stuck here, sitting here, looking at the load screen. I cannot believe that actually worked. We freaking got it. What do we have here? Oh, I can't do either one of these. Oh. Oh my gosh. Got it. We got it. That was insane. That was freaking insane. That's what that was. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, we can kill that. That is a terrible, terrible boss. Yeah, I was on the load screen. I'm rolling now. Jeez, oh Pete. Oh my god. How do we have a 50k and it's 6,200 gold? We used up all of our luck on the fight. That's what we did. Yoshi, yeah, Yoshi will do. So we can get a lockout. Oh my gosh. That was actually freaking insane. No idea how we managed to pull that one off. Like, that's one I might have to actually go back. I'm gonna pull that out. That's gonna be a fucking clip. 2 hours and 47 minutes. A little bit less than that. I don't have my pen on. This is what happens when I have stuff going on. I don't ever have all of my... Where's my... There's my pen. That's a frickin' clip, bloody. 245. Kill. Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, be careful and have it on multiple. Go in.
It falls to us to take back this prison from the Primalists and ensure the other Incarnates are not freed.
Then we shall not fail, my friend. Who knows? This battle may inspire a tale that you can share with your own clutch one day.
Yeah, I think this is like we spam blue with a couple black.
The Kirin Tor stands with Calico.
Yoshi! Okay, nobody talk to Khadgar.
The magic here is older than humanity itself. Astonishing. This land is teeming with ancient magic.
The Primalists have used their elements.
Oh my gosh.
The outer Titan seal. Galagos, do you know where the other Incarnates are imprisoned?
Within the core of the mountain.
We're all sitting here trying to figure out why we can't start the encounter.
We must break their lines and stop Razegeth before she can free them.
The Primalists have summoned a massive fire elemental. Champions, focus your attacks on its center platform. Bring it down.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a small number. Yeah, that'll also help out a lot with the ring. Yeah.
The skies are mine to control.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually stop people from leaving. It just makes them leave without having the achievements. Yeah.
Looks like we go the rest of the way on foot.
By Fang or by Talon, Razegeth must be stopped.
Was this the best you could muster,
Yeah.
Calicos?
Yeah, well, I mean, that makes sense to lead it by that.
Middling soft scales following a whelp. I'll grind your skulls under my heel.
Mm.
Five,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let us see if you are worthy of my skill.
AOE incoming.
For destruction! It's still recharging. Rally to me!
Watch your feet. Target you.
Almost.
AOE incoming. Shockwave.
Reduce you to ash. For destruction!
Range 5.
Rally to me!
Watch your feet. AOE incoming.
After Razegeth, everything is easy.
Shockwave.
For destruction!
AOE incoming.
Yeah.
Target you. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Special coming.
Leave none alive!
Yeah, on normal it was a really good fight.
Watch your feet.
Your skulls under my heel.
AOE incoming.
March for destruction!
Range 5. Watch your feet. AOE incoming.
Mother, I failed you. Galagos, think we can take to the sky?
Doubtful. Razegeth was not boasting. The sky is her domain. We must cut the finalists off from their power
Alright.
before we engage the Storm Eater.
The gauntlet is back. It's been so long since we fought these guys. We've just been working solely on that. So, we've got it now. We've got AOTC. We're still going to have to keep fighting Razegeth. Because obviously not everybody, we kept dropping people. Because we have 18 people in total. I'll have to get in here and see. There might be some nights where I'm doing it, some nights where I'm not. I don't know. I'm gonna spend the weekend thinking about it. I'm not convinced right now that I'll stream it. Just because that's a lot of freaking crap. Hopefully we still actually remember how to do the next fight. That's gonna be the bigger one. I am gonna have to have the communication in Discord open. Like, I've got it muted right now. But I will have to have it open for the next boss fight when we do Broodkeeper. Just because I'm the one who has to take care of some of the eggs, so I have to be able to communicate with people. Oh gosh, the map. The other thing.
I need to get closer. I need to target something first.
No, I was upright. Tamius was middle. Broodkeeper. Here it is. Okay. Okay.
Does not matter now. Only vengeance for my son.
First, last. Middle one. From where we're standing. Yeah, so the three are the dark blue and the two light blues. So the one he'd get would be the second light one up, closest to the yellow. That's the red one. That one will be a little bit more obvious because that'll be the last set.
Five, 4, 3, 2. Spread. Watch your step. Special coming. Target you. AOE incoming. Spread. Watch your step. Special coming. Target you. Kill ads. Spread. Watch your step. Special coming. Target you. Incoming. Spread. Watch your step. Special coming. Kill ads. Target you. Spread. Watch your step. Kill ads. Special coming. AOE incoming. Target you.
I missed my egg on that one.
Spread. Watch your step. Special coming.
Yeah.
Target you. Collides. AOE incoming. Spread. Watch your step. Special coming. Target you. Collides.
It's not ready yet.
Spread. Watch your step. Special coming. Target you. AOE incoming. Spread. Watch your step. Collides. Special coming. Target you.
And I'm down.
Collides. Spread. Watch your step.
I'm down. You need somebody to do eggs.
Special coming. AOE incoming. Spread. Watch your step.
Chosen lightning, hasten my bloom.
Special coming.
Gale's fury.
Collides.
Alright.
Spread. Watch your step. AOE incoming. Special coming. Target you.
Oh, we didn't get the last egg. We're
Spread.
gonna get it. We're gonna get another set of
Watch
ads.
your step. Special coming. Target you. Collides. Spread. Watch your step. AOE incoming. Shockwave. Special coming. Shockwave. Spread. Watch your step.
Just a touch.
Death will not spare you my vengeance.
Of course not. She likes to go around and around and around. This is probably going to be all they put in the next raid then. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Feel my wrath!
Spread. Watch your step.
Lightning! Hasten my broom!
Special coming. Target you. AOE incoming. Spread. Watch your lads. Special coming. Target you. Killads. Spread. Watch your step.
Lightning! Hasten my broom!
Special coming. Target you. AOE incoming.
Chosen!
Spread.
Protect your keeper!
Watch your step.
Bring forth my broom!
Special coming. Killads.
Be unleashed!
God damn
Target you.
it. That was close.
Spread. Watch your step. Killads.
Lightning! Hasten my broom!
AOE incoming. Special coming. Target you. Spread. Watch your step.
Bring forth my broom!
Special coming. Target you. Killads. AOE incoming. Spread. Watch your step.
Hasten my broom!
Special coming. Target you. Killads. Spread. Watch your step.
Bring forth my broom!
Special coming.
Be unleashed!
Target you. AOE incoming. Spread. Watch your step. Killads.
Lightning! Hasten my broom!
Special coming. Target you. Killads. Spread.
Yep, it's up.
Watch your step.
Bring forth my broom!
Special coming.
Be unleashed!
Target you. AOE incoming.
an extra egg on that one.
Spread. Watch your step. Special coming. Target you. Kill ads. Spread. Watch your step. AOE incoming. Special coming. Target you.
Eggs are done. Yep.
Spread. Watch your
Double
step.
wildfire.
Special coming. Spread. Watch your step. AOE incoming. Special coming. Target you. Spread. Watch your step. Special coming. AOE incoming. Spread. Watch your step.
There we go. Two griefs. Who wants some?
Without Diurna to control them, they have lost the will to fight. There's
Champions, now is the time to strike.
Got more people with grief torches is always a good thing. Yay, skips for everyone. Okay. Very nice job. Woo, GG's all around. No? Yeah. Let us bask in the glory for at least a few moments here. Yep. Later. Alright, I dropped out. Oh my gosh, that was so frickin' insane. But we got it. We got AOTC. I'm gonna think about what I want to do for next week. Because doing this, I'm not sure if I really want to stream, because it's gonna be a lot of us trying to do basically the same thing we did tonight of playing around. That's assuming that I get into the group. I mean, I have very little reason to believe that he won't put me in, but at the same time, he might not. They might pull me out of the group just because I may not be needed for one reason or another. That's something I'll have to wait and see on that next week. Did I miss something? I must have dropped something. Oh, I got one of those. Nice. I'll take that. Don't actually need it. Let's go. I don't think I've actually ever picked one of these ones up before. I don't think this is the first one for this group. Let's do that, and then we can end off the stream. Oh my god, I can't believe we did that. So freaking insane. And to not have a mount go with it this time is just... Alright, what do we get? What do we get? Good stuff? That's worthless. That's nice. I've got so many different versions of that right now. Okay. Those aren't as useful now. Like back in Legion, invisible potions and rogues, they were gold for any Mythic Plus run. They're not as much anymore due to the fact that due to the Blizzard's kind of redesigned, because the reason they were so good is that Blizzard designed dungeons like they always designed dungeons. That is not the thing I wanted to pull up. Which up until that point, because that was the first time they had Mythic Plus and actually running time on things became a far larger aspect to it. They didn't actually need you to do much. They didn't need to worry too much about time and taking down a certain amount of enemies and things like that. But when it came to that, what a lot of people were able to figure out, because they were gamers and this is their natural, was that by...
You'll find nothing better in the Isles. You'll find nothing better in the Isles.
There we go. By using invisible potions and more likely to just take a rogue with you, because a rogue can invisible cloak your entire group, was that you could skip over packs of mobs that you just were like a pain in the butt to have to deal with. You didn't want it to massive, damage, or they could stun lock you or things like that. So they would just sneak you around those ones, and you just pull different mobs. And now what they've done is they've kind of developed dungeons with the idea in mind that you're going to be doing Mythic Plus in there. So a lot of times enemies have like a detection skill, so you can't invis around enemies and do different things like that. But anyway, we did it! Woo, baby! We did it. We made it our way past the unbreakable barrier. We are ahead of the curve. Which is great because I don't know how much longer. 10.07 is not going to end this tier. So, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, defeat all the bosses in heroic difficulty. And then mythic, and then it goes into... some point we'll probably do... Might do... excuse me. Yeah, might do a achievement run in there. We'll see. Doing stuff on normal, because that's most of the achievement runs can be done on normal difficulty. You don't need to do it on heroic. That's pretty easy for us. We can kind of breeze our way through it. I am glad that I was there long enough that we actually got to frickin' complete that frickin' quest, because a lot of times I end up dropping those quests, those skip quests. Oh, they're just frustrating and annoying. Anyway, thank you everybody who came on by. We've made it. We've done it. Saturday is going to be Elden Ring. Same plan for Sunday. There might be some Minecraft thrown in there too, just because I like Minecraft. But that's kind of the plan for right now going forward. Just to do Elden Ring on the weekends. Next week, I'll have to sit back and think about what I want to do for next week, because of... Obviously, we've kind of finished my initial goal for this tier on World of Warcraft. So, I'll have to think about that. But for now, thank you for everybody who came on by. I hope to see you all on Saturday when you get to watch me die in an entirely different way. Take care.